Hi, Genki Call here with teams and info on the Eldrazhor faction. Eldrazhor is connected to Zul'Kari. Oh, Zul'Kari. And so your kingdom level will make a difference here. Once you get to level 12, you start being able to get these 25% faction Hoard stat bonuses, which helps immensely in your delving endeavors. So as far as the Hoard goes, 100/10 is recommended. 100, it can go above 100, but getting it to 100 will get your renown up as high as it can go for this particular buff. And the quality is how good your chest is going to be. So if nothing else, try to get your chest quality up to 10 and worry about the level later. So as far as this delve, our team here that we're fighting, Deep Huntsman creates a bunch of mana for the team. There's no such thing as that many. It's just maxed out. It'll blow up everything if there are enough green and or purple on the board. But the Deep Huntsman is going to blow things up, curse and web the first enemy. And he has a 100% chance to summon a Tomb Spider on death, and the Tomb Spider does double skull damage to webbed enemies. So gotta watch out for that guy. Matron Velenne can insta-kill you, and vice versa. You can insta-kill her as well. So she does damage to an enemy with a 10% chance to kill them, boosted by cursed and webbed enemies, and she curses and webs a random enemy when matching forward plus gems. Just as a side note, Matron Velenne is actually very good to run, a nice cheap option to run with High King Iron Gut if you need a curse to make sure that you can devour things that are immune. That's beside the point. Deep Magus, he's kind of forgettable. He does do damage to all enemies and then curses or webs them all, one or the other. He's not part of the pure faction team, which is why I say he's kind of forgettable. That's a lot of damage, but... And then the Deep Elven Rogue, she'll castrate your team as far as using skulls goes, and then she inflicts 3 random status effects. One of them could be Deathmark. So yeah, she's really something to worry about. So you've got to get really lucky at this faction in this room. You're going to want to use Metals of Orpheus to try and cleanse those negative status effects before they can kill you. I just think there's going to be a lot of luck involved. I have done the faction 500 here, but not pure faction. So let me show you the pure faction team real quickly here. We'll just choose any slot, manage, paste. We've got the Deep Huntsman to explode things. Of course, 2 of the Deep Elven Rogues to try and get those death marks to take out the enemy. And then Matron Velenne, hopefully she'll do an insta-kill. You just really need the RNG to be with you. May the RNG be with you. But as far as non-pure faction, I have a ton of teams for you. Too many teams. They're not going to fit in the description. So I have them all on my forum. There is a link to my forum in the description box below, and here is what you will see. The link will take you directly to this post. So Eldrazhor, got the pure faction team right here. The Eldrazi wand, hold on. I knew I'd forget. Let me show you what the Eldrazi wand is. That is the faction weapon, and it does damage to an enemy. If they're cursed, create 8 green gems. If they're webbed, create 8 purple gems. If they're both, it will do both, 8 green and 8 purple. And then the upgrades, notable upgrades are enchant, well, basically lightning to break barriers and enchant. So it's not fantastic, but running it with Matron Velenne would probably be pretty nice because of the curse and the web. It would be a fairly good mana generator. There are just other weapons and troops that do it better, in my opinion. Let me grab this real quickly. So my forum, back to my forum. So this information about explode and destroy mana generators and whatnot, none of this is going to fit into the description. I've got some teams here with no legendaries. Of course, Rowanne can be used here. And so If you're lower level, Rowanne is going to be your best friend. I have a ton of quick delve teams. I have a bunch of new teams here. Um, and I have one in particular I'm really excited about and that I just discovered. Scrolling down, I've actually got 4 skull-based teams here that you can use. And here it is, the thing I'm excited about. Essence of Evil with Thrall, Despond, and Oneros, or Glitterclaw. And the reason I am excited about this particular team is because it scales with the enemy. And let me show you what I mean by that. And once again, manage paste. So Thrall is for mana generation. Essence of Evil is to try and make sure that keep things entangled and whatnot so that they can't hurt you. You can use something else. You can, Elementalist is going to be the safest bet. Thrall, mana generation, Despond, and Oneros. So here's how it works. You want to cast with Oneros or Glitterclaw first because it's going to Fairy Fire all enemies. Fairy Fire means they're going to do an extra 50% damage. And the reason that's really important to cast before Despond is because Despond will deal damage to an enemy equal to their attack. Do you know how high the attack is on a level 500 Delve opponent? It's really high, and it will do an extra 50% damage. I tested it out in E12. It worked beautifully, and so you hit the bottom troop, and it hits everything above it, regardless of whether or not they're submerged. So super excited about this team and trying it out in a Delve on a high-level Delve. I think it's going to be really fun. Shield vs. Gaia Rowanne. We've got Shabanu, Vespera teams, Magnus with Scorpius, Scorpius with Euryale, and Zul'Goth teams. It's just a lot of information on my forum. I hope that you will have fun with the faction and also that you enjoyed this video. So please like and subscribe, and we'll see you folks soon. Bye-bye!